What is up, everybody? Happy Monday. Monday is my favorite day of the week. You want to know why? Because we get a clean slate. No matter what happened over the weekend or last week, we get to do it all over again. A lot of people, they roll into Monday doing, kind of shaking off the weekend. And I used to be the same, but I've started to where I prepare on Sunday for my Monday. I get way more stuff done than most people do on a Monday, and it sets the tone for my entire week. So I hope y'all are the same, and I hope y'all got a little bit of value from the action steps that I left y'all yesterday as far as how to do that, and posted a few things to prepare y'all so to get you mentally prepared. Today, I've got your weekly value drop. This is going to be 3 secrets of how to get rid of anxiety. The anxiety is like commonplace right now as far as how many people have it due to COVID and the unsurety of different things. So some people have it constantly, some people have it intermittently, but no matter what it is, these 3 steps will help you to eliminate or reduce severely the anxiety that you have going on in your life. So let's do this. Now, before we dive in, some of you have been following me here. Hey, and by the way, I'm like sad that y'all can't see my face. All y'all get to do is see my screen. I couldn't do both. It wouldn't allow me to do both, so y'all just could see my screen. But anyway, some of y'all have been following me on here, seeing the wins that are happening on the other side with some of my bold beauties and our clients, or have just been on the edge about booking your free breakthrough call. You got to understand, in order for you to get what you want, to get what you don't have currently, you need to be taught and led by someone who has what you want, or has trained thousands of others to be able to do that. And that's exactly why I have hired coaches and business mentors to help me accelerate me from point A to point B the fastest way possible without me having to try to figure it all out. And at Live Bold, we offer free breakthrough coaching calls to support your first baby steps and launch you into massive momentum. So if you need that, then take action. Simply comment below or DM me Bold Beauty so my team and I can help serve you. Otherwise, let's get started. How to get rid of anxiety. Secret number 1. Visualization. Right now, learning state control. That's what this visualization exercise is going to be able to show you is a state control, bringing a previous state to your current state. And learning state control is one of the most powerful things that a person can master. There are millions of state control exercises out there, and one of my favorites that I've done is taking the first 60 seconds of my shower on cold, like the coldest it'll go, without shivering or gasping, just smiling and taking my mind to another place. And it's just like anything, our state control is just like a muscle. We got to train it, otherwise it's weak and it's hard to control. But doing things like this over time. Now, this exercise that I'm about to share with you is quite different and a little bit more pleasant than the 60 seconds of cold shower, but still extremely powerful in its own way. Now, this visualization exercise I learned this from Jordan Belfort. He is the author of Way of the Wolf, and he is one of the greatest people to sell, the greatest salesman to ever live as far as the technique. He's actually the person that was depicted in the movie Wolf of Wall Street by Leonardo DiCaprio. That's Jordan Belfort. He had a few demons in his life, but it still holds true that he has some of the best advice as far as sales and getting on to know people and to build rapport and those types of things. So this is one of his core ways to change your state. So if you're feeling anxious, visualization is uh, absolutely a powerful way to do that. So here's what you would do, and there's a few steps in this process, and this takes some focus and some time. So go back and watch this later whenever you can. But right now, if you're watching this, close your eyes. Visualize a moment where you were on top of the world, where you couldn't be more excited. You just got proposed to. You just got that promotion at work. You scored the winning goal at a basketball game, whatever. You got asked to the prom, anything that where you were super excited and you were just like couldn't wait to scream and tell your parents or your friends. Okay, so visualize that moment, grasp that moment. Now, picture every single detail about that moment. The smells, the sounds, the colors, everything. If you know, touching something, picture that feel on your hand. Now, exaggerate, intensify all of those sounds, smells, colors, feels, all of that stuff. Intensify that to where it's just growing bigger and bigger and bigger than life, even more than it was in the actual moment. And now, this sounds crazy, but start adding in fireworks and crazy theatrics behind it to where it's like this production. Now, visualize how great all that felt back then. Now, all that's doing is it's bringing that to your surface at this current point in time. And before you know it, if you practicing this enough to get stronger and stronger and better at this, it will reduce your anxiety. And it is one of the most powerful ways that Jordan Belfort explains as to control and change your state from a state of anxiety to any other state. And this one just happens to be a state of enjoyment and excitement and happiness. So that's secret number one, visualization. That one takes a little bit more practice than some of these others that I've got for you. So let's move on to secret number two. Secret number two for reducing your anxiety. This is one of my favorite ones, and it's as simple as just telling yourself the 3 C's. The 3 C's, I tell myself this, I tell my team this, I tell anybody that comes to me that's having this problem of anxiety. This is one of the very most simple ways that you can start to reduce that anxiety. The first C is control what you can. Realize that there's only certain things within your control, and that those you can control. You can control what you eat. You can control your thoughts. You can control if you exercise or not. You can control what you say to other people. You can control a lot of things in your life. Now, there are a lot of things that we can't control. So we just have to know that we can't control those things and then cope with all of them. If you can't control it, just cope with it. And then the third one, concentrate on the things that matter. Control what you can, cope with the things that you can't, and concentrate on the things that matter. That kind of brings everything back into focus for you. Take a breath, say, look, there's all this stuff going on out in the world, or this or that's happening in my life. I can't control those things. Me worrying about it's not going to continue to do that. But what I can do is that I can visualize, I can exercise, I can do things that make me happy, that are going to serve me in the future, and concentrating on those things that really do matter in your life, your family, your friends, your profession, if you work, your health, your fitness. All of these things are things that really matter in people's lives and can lead to a more fulfilled life. So concentrate on those things versus splitting your focus and concentrating on the things that you can't control in your life. So secret number 2 is the 3 C's. And then secret number 3, very simple, action. That's it. Action alleviates anxiety. Whenever we're sitting around worrying and continue to worry, we don't tell ourselves the 3 C's, and we're just worry, and we just continue to sit on the couch and worry, well, it's only going to breed more of that in your life. Taking action will alleviate that anxiety. I'm OCD as everything, so an unorganized desk or closet or anything, that gives me anxiety, just seeing those things. So what's the best way to rid myself of that anxiety? To organize it. Right? You get anxiety before a big presentation, prepare more. Right? Take action. The COVID-15 got you feeling a little anxious, a little worried. Take action. Work out. Eat better. Boss driving you crazy? Action. Overperform anyway and get that sense of accomplishment. Right? So those are the 3 things that you can implement right away. The first one, it takes a little bit more practice on the visualization side of things, but the other 2 are things that you can do, boom, today, right now. And that is the 3 C's. So control, let me go back to that slide for you. Control what you can, cope with what you can't, concentrate on the things that matter. And then lastly, we've got action. Take action. Hope y'all got something out of this. I know there's a lot of anxiety and things out of here. So very simple things that you can do in your life on a daily basis to help reduce that. And the more you do it, the more that you're going to realize that, all right, I can control these things, and that I can take the day on without having to get up and feel like, all right, here goes again type feeling. So I'm going to be doing these. I'm going to continue doing these weekly. So if y'all have got any things specifically that you want to hear about, drop those in the comments below. And if, like I said, if you want one of our breakthrough calls, then just DM me or drop that in the comments. Just type in Bold Beauty, and then my team will reach out to you and make sure that we can help serve you any way that we can. We'll talk to y'all later, guys. Bye.